The second thing is what I call vows before feelings. Say vows before feelings. This is so crucial, because one of the reasons why marriages fail is because we don't take our vows seriously. And this generation, we like to water down things. I believe in the word of God. I believe in the word of faith. I also believe in positive confession. But you see, some things is not necessarily negative confession. Some things, it is explaining the depth of something. So you see how the traditional vows are gradually being taken out, because people, I don't really think it's because people don't want to confess negative. Right? When you say in sickness and in health, whether you say in sickness or in health, sickness can come. What they are saying is, no matter what the circumstance, you have decided that you will stick with this person no matter what happens. So we will say, no, I cannot confess that, so I have my own vows. So they will come on the wedding day. Okay, you guys have your vows. I hear you have your vows. You want to exchange. Mouth say, I see my baby in your eyes. I see the sun and the moon rising from you. Every time I look at you, I can't breathe. And everybody be saying, oh. That's what he promised though. If I didn't promise anything, he's just telling you what is obvious. Then when you get into marriage and you can't have babies, then he's out. He's out because he did not promise you anything. He saw his baby in your eye. As you're not giving him baby, he's gone. So sometimes we should not move the ancient landmarks. In sickness and in health, it does not mean you will be sick. What it means is that no matter what is happening, I'm with you. That's what it means. But we will take out everything that can make us promise to stand by someone. And you see, those vows, if you really read them, and I think those vows should be studied. People should actually take their vows, go and meditate on them before you come for the wedding. I don't think it should be something people should hear before the rehearsal. I think it's something you should go, you meditate on it. Your counselors will break it down to you. They will have conversations. Do you understand what it means that you say you submit in all things? It's not because on the wedding day you're just starry-eyed and all you are doing is concentrating on how you sound. I'm telling you, I did it 20 years ago. You just be concentrating on how you sound. Because you are just thinking, hey God, let my I do sound lovely. Let it sound lovely. When they now say, do you take this? They say, I do. Then the person will now say, we can't hear you. And the man also spoil all these things you planned. Like how you're going to say your I do. You will now say the I do again. But you did not even know what you promised to do. Do you take this woman? I do. Do you realize that you said you will forsake all others? So why are you still talking to your ex? You know, I don't really burn bridges. I don't burn bridges. I don't slam doors. You don't know when you will need to walk to. What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? I don't know how you do, but all my girlfriends, all my ex-girlfriends, they're my friends now. They're my friends now. Married man, sir. You are a married man. You're a married man. It's not everything they used to say. Then in the middle of the night, because I do evidence recovery, do you know that most cheating happens between exes? It's not one new introduction into the relationship. It is that your wife is beginning to annoy you. Now remember that your ex was on your phone because you don't burn bridges. You now carry your phone and say, I wish I had married you. She will not say, oh, what's going on? You say she's not like you. Oh, what happened? It's not that I don't love her. It's not that I don't love her, but then that's where from clap you enter dance. That's it. And you will now be telling her things that should only be shared between you and your partner. Cheating has started. Cheating has started. Then because she's possessed and they brought her from the pit of hell, she will now say, I get this. maybe we could have this conversation over a cup of coffee. I mean, it's an open place. It's an open place. Then you will not call her the day of the cup of coffee in an open place. You now say, I'm not, I don't know if you could stop by. Then because you are mumu, because you were mumu from the beginning, do you understand? From the point you start having that conversation, from the point where you did not delete her number as a married man, because you did not remember your vow, forsaking all others. You will now go and visit her because, I mean, it's the least I could do. I hear all this rubbish during counseling. How is it the least you could do? And then the least you could do, you now enter national locked or there's something now. You know, that's why you not be explaining what you don't need to explain in the first place. Forsaking all others. Even if your wife is annoying you, forsaking all others. Even if your husband is annoying, forsaking all others. Vows above feelings. I don't care how you feel. What did you promise God? What did you promise God? Those are the things that make marriage work. That's the work of marriage. That I don't care how I feel. I promised God. I promised God I will honor my husband. I didn't say I will honor him when he's honorable. I said we honor him. So Pascal shared the story this morning. When we first got married, I'm a saver, he's a spender. Let me rephrase that. He's a big spender. Pascal buys one thing, you wish he had bought 1,000. Because that one thing, the account will just boom. And he spends, well, not anymore. He used to spend on things that you would think that's things that make sense. We were pricing as money. We're trying to pay for hall for our wedding. We're not getting the money for the hall. We're still negotiating. While we're negotiating, he now says to the guy that was showing us the hall, he said, oh please, can I use the bathroom? The guy says, oh let me just show you, it's around the corner. So they went. Good 15 minutes, I've not seen husband. I say, did this man run away? Let me go and look for him. So I go downstairs, saw him talking to the man. They were looking at dog, 2 pit bulls. I said, why are you pricing? We have not paid for hall. He said, no, that shouldn't worry, that this dog, that you buy dog. And I said, okay, even if you're going to buy dog, he said he wants to buy the 2. Why will you buy 2? He said, because if one is lonely, it will die. Before we left that place that day, he had bought the dog. I printed card, ma. I printed card. If not, maybe I should have started reversing. We now continue, got married. The 2 dogs entered my house, scattered everything. So I was still surviving those ones. Oh. One day my husband came back with a lion. A South African boabo. Massive. If the dog stands, it's taller. If it stands like this, taller than Pastor K. Massive. Dipsy. Her name was Dipsy Ajatoda. The dog that has son name and birth certificate. Do you understand? So you can imagine how much. So Pastor K came back that day and said he got a good deal. As compared to what? Good deal compared to what? Okay, we managed, we brought the dog inside. Then they now told us that the dog must eat 1 full Titus fish and 1 bowl of a mix of noodles, dog food and something. We've not seen food to eat. I say okay. He now came again when we finally moved out of the house we staying, moved to our first house together. When we got there, he said that he needs to buy a pool table. I said, why will you need to buy a pool table? Oh, do I want him to be going out to play pool? Which one do I prefer? And he knows that quality time is my love language. So he said, so which one do I prefer? Do I want him to be going out or do I want him to stay here and it's better for people to come here? I said, okay, buy your pool table. We bought pool table. My husband said, pool table is too big to be in the parlor. Okay, bring it outside. He now said, if we bring it outside, rain will beat it. So we now have to build carport on top of it. And you see how money is going? We now build carport. The carport was now facing the wrong direction. Rain now beat it. He now said that the felt is not very good quality. That's why the rain beat. I said, what's this? And the sad part is that it's not that he's not making the money. He's making the money. So you can't even argue with him. The problem is that he's making the money, but I'm not seeing the money. Because the way the money is entering, before I know he has bought one thing. And imagine for someone who I'm a saver, I need to be seen, as in if there's emergency now, I need to be able to move. My husband said we live by faith. I said okay, I agree. But how about we save for the rainy day? That one even made him laugh. He laughed. He now said the rain, no, is God that brings it. The money. He said forget this rainy day. We'll look at. I'm telling you. So before you blink, PG, before you blink, money has gone like this. Pastor K, if we go outside to buy something, if the thing is not expensive, it's not good. I say, no, he said, no, it can't be original. It's original, it can't be this price. Why must you spend? Okay, we survived all those ones. I was going on. But then something now started bothering me. Because it wasn't just that he wasn't spending and wasting things. The one that now even became more scary was something I loved about him. Pascal is very generous. So I really, really loved that about him. But then I did not realize that, Pascal and I saved money, believe God, bought our first land. I was in church sitting like this. My husband was just talking. So for the building project, my wife and I are going to give, he just called the one money like this. He said, my wife and I are ready. I don't even need to discuss it with her. The kind of marriage we have, we don't need to talk about those things. I said, I said, ooh. When did we discuss? I will not discuss. That's how Pastor K gave that land in church. I was in America. I went to have the first time when we went here, maybe this year. I went to have my second child. God has started blessing us by that time. Because every time they bring money, my husband will say, we don't eat this kind, the seed. We don't eat this kind, the seed. We not read the seed. I thought that we can eat that kind. I went to America to have my baby. I got there. And I can't lie, there was money, so I wanted to flex. So me and my friend went to go and shop. They would say, baby bed, I'll say, bring this. Baby this, bring 4. I was flexing. God has answered my prayer. Me that I've been trusting God for baby. I say, bring this, they were bringing things. And I went to the counter, I gave them my card. The lady said, oh, I'm sorry, it's declined. I said, try it again. What? You want to intimidate me? I said, try it again. She tried it again. She said, I'm sorry, it's declined. I said, give me my card before you put this off, because I know you American people, give me my card. I say, maybe I say, should they put it in layaway? I said, what's doing this one? Lay what? I just picked the phone. I said, honey, I don't understand. My card is not working. He said, oh, I forgot to tell you. I sold the money for island property. My head, I started having palpitations where I was. You know why? Because that was our entire life saving. Do you understand what I mean? Everything we had anywhere. We didn't have landed property. We didn't have anything. Nothing. My husband sold everything. This house, I couldn't breathe. And I said to him, I've not paid my hospital bill. He said, have you ever needed something and God has not provided? I said, I said, it's America. It's America. My husband sold the property. I just went and sat down. He came a few weeks later, paid my hospital bill. We're moving. Everything was going. Then, Pascal was turning 40. I checked our account. 1 million I did not have to his name. This I'm telling you. 1 million naira Pascal did not have to his name. We don't have landed, but we don't have anything. Because it's not as if as the money is coming, he's going. He's wanting. We see one thing, one project. Somebody needs something. One thing I say, how can somebody live like this? How do you know you can't fall back on anything? If anything happens to you now, me and the children are stranded. So I went to God. I said, God, I can't do like this, and my mouth is sharp. Maybe if I sit him down, talk to him. Maybe because nobody has talked to him before. God said, don't rebuke him. That's why I say, if you don't hear God, you can't do marriage. He said, don't rebuke him, don't correct him, don't shout at him, don't bring it up. He's generous. And the thing about him is that every time he's spending money, we say, honey, you're not buying anything. Spend money. to annoy me. Spend what? What am I buying? He used to annoy me with that thing. When he just say, I just look at him like this. He will not say, that's my problem with you. You don't like to spend money. This life, if you keep money, people that you are living it for, they will eat it anyhow. Because they didn't work for it, so they don't know the value. Enjoy your money. So I went to God. God said, start saving for him. So every time he takes money to spend, take the equivalent and put it aside. That's why the money was that much. Do you know when he was saying it this morning? Because I was taking the equivalent of what he was taking. And the excuse was, if he says, where's this money? I say, you said I should spend money. So every time you spend, I spend. So that's what I was doing. So I told the accountant, if money just moves like this, just move like that for me to another account. So I was keeping the money. My plan was that when he turns 50, I will give him the money. That's how one day. But it was a God move. That's how one day he now came. I don't know what he was looking for. Pastor he does not check accounts. Pastor does not check price of anything. If he likes something, you buy it. Who does that? Pastor King. He will say, I like this. I said, did you check the price? He said, no, I like it. He said, we'll go back. But you've changed. He has changed. That's the end of the story. He has changed. So anyhow, that's how he now asked, what's going on? The girl now said, ask Pastor. The girl sold me out. She said, ask your wife. So he came to meet me. I said, who told you that money is going? He said, I noticed that every time I'm saying money is going and you don't spend money. Who are you giving? What are you doing? I tried. He said, it's a lie. You're not buying anything. What is it? And I finally told him because he was pressing me too much. And I told him, I said, he said, how much have you spent? How much have you saved? When I showed him, you see, I didn't, I wanted to tell him that, so you see the money spent. That's money. I just remember, don't rebuke him. Don't correct him. Don't do it. And I'm not saying that's the antidote to everybody. Do you understand? Don't go and say, my husband is spending. You better talk to him. Maybe your own is shouting, he will hear. I'm just saying the Holy Spirit is one that will help you. The Holy Spirit told me, don't shout, don't rebuke. And you know that the reason why is Pastor K thrives on positive energy. Once you bring negative energy around him, he will block you, block the instruction, block. So obviously God was just saving my life. That if you had shouted, I just told him, I said that I was saving money for you. Look at it. He said, and without I said, yes, this is your money. It's not my money, it's your money. He said, okay, we're going to start saving now. That's how he got on board. That's how my husband started saving money. And then we started investing. That's the God that saved me. That's the word. So praise. So my point is this: irrespective of how you feel, you must be ready to partner with God to make sure that your partner fulfills their destiny. Were you blessed this evening? Yeah.